Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is the week ahead tarot for the collective, and this is the one for career and money. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in your career changing or your financial situation changing, then this is the reading for you. I also do a general reading and a love and romance reading as well. Check those out on my YouTube channel here. So starting out straight away, we've got the past lives card out here. Now this is about who you've been, the things that you've been doing in previous lives. For some of you, this could be roles that you've had within this lifetime as well, a job that you did quite a while ago. There could be aspects of that career or past life career coming in. Now we do, between lives, with reincarnation, we bring with us what we've learned, right? It's the only thing that goes with us. So our consciousness is who we really are. And so what we've learned goes with us. And this is why we come in with certain skills and talents that are easy to us when we've worked on things in a previous life. So something perhaps that you perfected in a previous life could be coming through this week. As kind of a soul calling. It's like, this is what you're here to do. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing that you've had past lives in very high technology times on Earth, or times on other planets too, or in other realms. And something that you're adept at and very good at, a role, isn't here yet on this planet, but will be very soon. And so something is coming along, some technology is what I'm hearing is coming along. We're going to have access to it soon, that you're just going to be like, I got this, I remember how to do this. Or you, instead of saying that, you might be saying things like, I don't know, it's just comes so naturally to me. It feels just like, I've always known how to do this. So some of you have got like a really important role coming up, and yeah, it's going to make you feel very valuable. We also have unconditional love here as well. So there's this call to be in this unconditionally loving energy for ourselves. Unconditional love to me is like a coherent energy too, It's feeling with our hearts and our minds aligned with each other, feeling good about ourselves, feeling, an unconditional love for ourselves. And specifically with that, we tend to get value, self-value, by what we can do, right? Because we've been living in this patriarchy where it's all about the masculine doing, and we're only valuable if we can do something for other people. And we ask someone who they are, and they tell us what they do instead. It's all been about that. And so if you have been born here and you're like, it feels like I've got something important to do, but I don't know what it is, and I feel like I'm kind of wasting all of this amazing energy. I don't know my life purpose yet. I don't know why I'm here, but it feels like I'm here for an important reason. It could have been hard for you to find self-value with that. And if it is the case that you have had these previous lifetimes dealing with and perfecting your role within very much higher technologies that we've currently got, that of course, when these technologies come along, you're going to be in your element, and then you're going to be feeling very valuable. But unconditional love comes along saying you got to love yourself now, and presume that there's a very good reason you're here. And one of the reasons that you're here could just be to hold the energy. But with this reading, it's saying there's something coming, and you're going to be really adept at it. What else have we got, please? For career and money this week, for the collective, what do we need to know? Dive. You don't find pearls on the seashore. There's a message here to try new things out. You know how we like to do the stuff that we're really good at, and that we've done a lot of times, don't we? It's comforting to our ego when we do something that we're good at. But this is saying, try different things out. Try some new things out. You'd never know. We have the Ace of Gifts here. Nice card for career and money reading. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And so planting seeds now for long-term prosperity. Aces are the start of something, so you could have an idea or get interested in something. It's like the start of a path that's going to lead to long-term prosperity with the Ace. the start of it, I'm just hearing, might be this reading as well. You might be thinking, that kind of rings true to me. That feels true, that I'm here to do something technological, especially if you've had, like, if you've got links to Atlantean times and Egyptian times as well. Could just be waiting for that technology to come along, and then you'll be in your element. We have the Two of Gifts here as well. Ace of Gifts to the Two of Gifts. The Two of Gifts is about finding balance now. Finding balance now in your life. So this is about looking where we're overextending ourselves. I just recorded a podcast episode, the last podcast episode, before you're seeing this one. You can find that on my YouTube channel too. Episode 23, I think it is. All about sovereignty and about finding balance within ourselves, not overgiving, not overextending ourselves. You might be interested in listening to that. Check it out here on my YouTube channel or anywhere you listen to podcasts. So we need to find balance now within our lives. And the Child is the Fool. Again, that message of trying something new. That's what I was getting from this dive card as well. Yeah, be willing to try something new. The Fool says throw yourself into something. And yeah, don't be too like ego driven to or always want to be in your comfort zone. Be doing what you're good at. Right, we've got the Ace of Gifts. Tell us why the Ace of Gifts is here, please. Ace of Gifts. And if you want your own cards reading, do visit my website, behealing.com. Book yourself in. We'll do it in a live call, face-to-face with each other. Because enough of the bots and the AI already. Let's get face-to-face and do human energy. Human to human energy. So why the Ace of Gifts? Well, we have the Queen of Potions. This is about you receiving. And so, yeah, it's about time you received more. Many of us receiving more. Most of us have been putting out much more energy, right, than we've been receiving back. We haven't been receiving that balance back. In a world that is extremely imbalanced when it comes to money and career, especially at the moment. In fact, in many other areas too, right? We're so ready for change. Page of Presents is some news concerning money. Now, that could be a winning or inheritance or something like that, or news of a bonus, a promotion, that kind of thing. Ace of Needles, so not just Ace of Pentacles, but also the Ace of Swords as well, meaning like an aha about yourself leads to something new. And then the Five of Presents, something that you'll be doing alone. And I was just getting study. And so this could be something that you need to study, but something that you'll be doing alone, not necessarily with a teacher, but perhaps reading books around a subject. So from an aha about yourself, again, I'm getting that it could come from this reading with what I was just saying about the technology. Trying new things in new areas. Now, I've planted that seed in your mind that you might be here to do something like with new technology. Yeah. I'm getting like you're way more valuable than you have been. You haven't been valued enough yet in this lifetime. You were valued in previous lifetimes. And you will be in this lifetime. And it's almost like now's the time to get on that new path, even if the technology hasn't arrived yet. There are things that you can learn and you can start getting going on that. There's stripping illusions behind that. And so this stripping illusions I'm getting from that, like there's a need to, it's like that unconditional love. There's a need to stop beating yourself up and stop putting yourself down for things that haven't happened yet, A lot of us really step into our sovereignty and what we're really here to do, like in our 60s. Because that's when we've gained wisdom, that's when we really know ourselves, right? So a lot of us have set these lifetimes up to be of an older age when it's time to really step into our true calling. We're not spent then. That is when our wisdom really kicks in. Two of Gifts. Well, there's a need to find balance right now. And so not overextending ourselves. So a lot of us have been thinking like money is the prize and we should just do something that makes the most money and then we'll be winning. And this is like, no, you're actually here for a reason. You're actually here to bring something to help the world, to improve the world. And yet, some of you that are resonating with this reading are here, have just been kind of getting ready for that, getting ready for what your place is. And so finding balance now means finding balance within yourself, about feeling good about yourself and unconditionally loving yourself. We have the Knight of Needles here, which is about like really fast movement. The Seven of Presents, which is about investing into something. And the Knight of Potions, something that you'll really love. Right. So you need to find balance in your life now. Let go of things that are not important to you and make space so that when something comes along that you will want to move fast on, you've got plenty of time and space in order to do that. So that's why we're seeking balance in our lives right now. So there's this need to kind of get studying something or just following that path for this new career thing. There's ancient wisdom behind that too. We've got to make space, right, before something new comes along. Often we don't want to do that. Often we want the new thing to come along before we've let go of the old, right? But this is saying that no, there's some space needed to be created here. And then the Child, throw yourself into something new or be ready for something new. Have like a beginner's mindset. Be open to learning new things and things that you haven't known about before. Like I said, there's a bit of having to put your ego like down a step or two, down a notch or two with this as well, and not wanting to be like really good at something. It's a beginner's mind is the Fool, and the Tower is behind that, and it feels like a surprise to me, right? It feels like a surprise rather than something falling apart. This Tower. So, or when things fall apart, right? We've got that going on in society at the moment. Some of you are going to step into what you're here for when the world starts falling. It's already started falling apart. All of these structures and stuff that we've got falling apart at the moment, like capitalism and governments and all of that kind of thing, you're going to be in your element to step into something new. So this reading is like, get ready, get ready. And retreat is behind that. So again, back to the balance. So you're finding balance within yourself so that you're ready when everything kicks off, right? And it already has, right? It's already falling apart now. And so there will come a point where it's like, okay, it's your turn to step up because you have those skills from a previous life to step up. For some of you, this is going to be leadership. But it seems like this week with this Ace of Pentacles here, the Ace of Gifts, that you might be getting some clues this week as to what it is. You, of course, ask your guides too. Universe, show me what it is. Give me some clues. To be fair and imagine. So imagining fairness in the world now. Wow, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Imagining fairness in the world for yourself, for everyone else too. So spend some time imagining you receiving the amount of energy that we put out into the world, right? None of us have received back from that. Not the good people anyway. We've not received back from that. And so spend some time this week imagining a much fairer system where it comes to money, career, adding value. We've got creating cooperation here as well. So you could be working with people too for the community. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. And allowing appreciation, allowing yourself to be appreciated. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. It feels like you're allowing appreciation to come in as well, though, with this. Well, there we go. That's what I've got. Very intriguing reading. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well. Do love hearing from you. And if you want your own cards read, book yourself in on behealing.com. We do it face to face on Zoom, so you know it's a human being behind it. And not AI technology, right? And yeah, have a great week. Don't forget, check out my general reading and my love and relationship reading on this channel too, and my podcast. And have the best week ever. I'll see you next time. Bye.